I am Tom Ireland, the Chief Technology Officer for the Miami Valley Communications Council, serving the 8-member cities of Centerville, Germantown, Kettering, Miamisburg, Moraine, Oakwood, Springboro, and West Carrollton. Today, I would like to present to you the Miami Valley Regional Network. The list is growing longer each day of cities, regions, and nations that are seeing their economies greatly benefit from investment in information technology in the form of local and regional broadband networks. It is clear that high reliability, robust local and regional broadband networks are essential to effective competition in the new global market. Our region is in an excellent position to take strong economic advantage of this new technology. The Greater Dayton IT Alliance had the foresight to install a high-capacity internet connection called the Dayton Metropolitan Internet Exchange, or DMEX, in the City of Dayton Data Center in 2003. This high-capacity switch is in a secure location with redundant systems and backup power. Our region is awash in unused government-owned fiber optic telecommunications on major and secondary thoroughfares throughout our cities. This switch and these repurposed existing public infrastructure fiber routes can be integrated into a single system for regional broadband communications for less than it costs to repave 5 miles of State Route 48. This fiber backbone can be a multi-gigabit, highly survivable network for commercial businesses, education, emergency services, and intergovernmental communications. The DMIX and similar switches will provide redundant connections between this shared backbone and commercial communications networks, serving to keep local traffic local, reduce transmission latency, and be a high-capacity integrator of commerce in our communities. I hope that by the end of the presentation that you will become as convinced as I am that this single regional network system can be a key catalyst for economic development. The blue lines on this map show routes of virtually unused, government-owned, high-quality fiber optic telecommunications cable. These fibers were installed by the Ohio Department of Transportation for traffic management and intelligent highway projects. There are 6 to 24 fibers on various portions of these routes. Some of these routes, with the agreement of Dayton, Kettering, and Oakwood, have already been converted to gigabit rate telecommunications channels and have carried data at over 900 megabits per second. These routes are shown in red on this map, and they are connected to the DMIX switch, which in turn is connected to commercial internet service providers including Donet, Cincinnati Bell, and OSCNet, which is the State of Ohio network. The chart on the left side will update with approximate cost and service information as new sections are added to build a regional broadband network. Such a network can become very valuable to the community. Dayton Access Television on Leo Street has fiber connecting them to the Dayton traffic signal system. Now they can access the internet at much higher data rates, exchange video information, and share live video programming with Dayton Government Television at Dayton City Hall to the benefit of Dayton citizens who use Time Warner's cable system. The City of Centerville is in the process of installing a traffic signal system and is planning to immediately activate it for gigabit rate telecommunications support as well as traffic management. They have expanded their system to ensure that it will run past MVCC, fostering connectivity and eventual integration with the network we envision for the region. Centerville will use this telecommunications system for connection between city offices. Of particular interest is Centerville schools to connect their internal video surveillance system to the Centerville Police Department. Data Ohio is a world-class center for data-intensive technology innovation located on the campus of Wright State University. Data Ohio's vision is to use innovative visualization technology to improve human performance. Their work is highly data-intensive, requiring much bandwidth and low transmission latency. We are in the process of working with OSCNet to connect Data Ohio and Wright State to the DMIX switch for integration into our gigabit bandwidth regional network. Businesses, schools, and research labs that are attached to this backbone network will have access to the high-tech services of Data Ohio. By nature of its current configuration, the connection to Wright State can be extended to Springfield's network that is currently being built for economic development purposes. The City of Dayton has been an excellent partner in this project and has recently completed a run of traffic signals fiber from City Hall down Brown Street to the edge of Oakwood. There it meets fiber that belongs to Oakwood Schools and extends to Oakwood City Hall, one terminus of the Oakwood City fiber optic cable system. Several things result if this fiber is added to the developing regional network system. Oakwood Schools will be able to have a second connection to the internet and be able to take advantage of an alternate routing capability to that connection at the DMIX switch. A dynamic routing capability will be established between Oakwood and the DMIX switch. And the potential will be there to connect to the University of Dayton and Miami Valley Hospital, which serves many of the public emergency response units in the region. The Miami Valley Communications Council has plans to complete the fiber interconnection between the Centerville and Kettering traffic signal systems networks. With this connection, MVCC will be able to continue to develop their web page services for their member cities, streaming video of public access channels to the Internet data access, and support of the Regional Training Academy for government employees. High bandwidth communications will be possible between the cities of Centerville, Kettering, Oakwood, Moraine, and Dayton. In addition, the school system networks of Centerville, Kettering, and Oakwood will be able to be connected to each other, to Wright State University, and possibly to the University of Dayton. If Sinclair Community College and Dayton City Schools also become part of this system, then this regional educational network will be further extended. Each new addition to the regional network provides a synergistic increase in value and capability. A system is only good if it is reliable. District 7 of the Ohio Department of Transportation has offered the use of their traffic signals fibers along State Routes 741 and 725 in Washington Township. If these are connected to the traffic networks in Centerville and Moraine, and telecommunications paths are created between Moraine and Kettering, then alternate routing is made possible for the network. Adding fiber to the system and activating other traffic signals fibers in Oakwood, Dayton, Kettering, and Washington Township makes the network even more robust and survivable. The DMIX switch in downtown Dayton is a highly reliable device in an excellent location. However, it is a potential single point of failure for connection to the Internet. If we had other switches at major points on the regional network, then we have greater potential for survivability, and we also have multiple points of connectivity between this backbone and commercial systems. Fiber optic channels are not the only part of this emerging regional network. Centerville and Dayton have installed Wi-Fi systems, with the Dayton system being expanded to cover most of the city. HarborLink and DoNet work together to physically co-locate the HarborLink hub with the DMIX switch. This means that the Wi-Fi systems installed in Centerville and Dayton will be able to communicate with each other and with the Internet at very high data rates. Oakwood and Kettering are also installing Wi-Fi systems, which are being connected to the fiber backbone. All of these systems are being built to provide free Wi-Fi access for the public and private channels for government use. West Carrollton Schools has a point-to-point microwave wireless system which they use for connecting their schools together. The cities of Miamisburg and West Carrollton are considering installing point-to-point microwave wireless systems to interconnect their government facilities. In addition, they may connect their cities to each other, to the West Carrollton Schools network, and to 2 different locations on the regional fiber network. In this way, all will benefit from establishing diverse connections to the Internet and will have connectivity to all others attached to the regional fiber network. 2 local area Homeland Defense wireless systems are also being installed at West Carrollton and at Sinclair College. These are being built on the 4.9 GHz frequency reserved for government use and can also be integrated into the fiber backbone. This gigabit bandwidth Miami Valley Regional Network can be designed to interconnect all of our major hospitals and emergency response systems. Commercial telecommunication systems tend to saturate when there are regional emergencies. A backbone system that interconnects our governments and medical institutions can help maintain communication with each other during an emergency. The potential exists for the City of Dayton and suburban cities to create economies of scale by sharing commonly used applications and to create a centralized data storage center. All of our school systems, colleges, and universities can be connected to each other and to any organization on or attached to the network to enhance education and research. Research and development facilities like Data Ohio and the National Composite Center will be able to transfer detailed, high-definition images and massive data files as if they are right next to each other. Though Wright-Patterson Air Force Base hasn't been mentioned, this system could easily be attached to non-secure portions of their network and to contractors supporting Wright-Patterson. All of this could provide a synergistic environment, spurring innovation, interchange of information and ideas, improved efficiency of operation, and be increasingly attractive to innovative businesses. Whatever development route is followed, it is important to continue what has already been started because this network is needed now for the region to compete effectively. I hope you can see from this presentation that we have the opportunity, at not much expense, to install a powerful broadband infrastructure in our region that can support a wide variety of applications for business, government, education, and emergency services. It is infrastructure that is just as important to the economic success of our region as highways and airports. It is, in fact, essential to our economic success as proven in those municipalities and regions that have already taken similar steps.